Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
Forex Live. November 9th. 7:24 America, New York. SNB says it will be technically ready to launch a wholesale central bank digital currency next year. SNB says that, it just takes a policy decision, at least according to one of its policymakers, Thomas Moser, in an interview with CoinDesk. Adding that they would even be ready by January.
New York Times Business. November 9th. 7:23 America, New York. General Electric plans to break itself into 3 companies. The company has already moved to wind down its once vast financial arm and spin out or sell various businesses under pressure from investors. New York Times Business. November 9th. 7:23 America, New York. General Electric plans to break itself up into 3 companies. The company has already moved to wind down its once vast financial arm and spin out or sell various businesses under pressure from investors. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 9th. 7:09 America, New York. General Electric to split into 3 public companies. GE said it plans to split into 3 public companies, focused on aviation, healthcare and energy, starting in 2023.
Global Economy. November 9th. 7:05 America, New York. Less money, fewer problems? Broad money growth has slumped after soaring in 2020.
Wall Street Journal Markets. November 9th. 7 o'clock America, New York. Panera Bread set to return to public market. The restaurant's traditional IPO will include investments from both Shake Shack founder Danny Meyer and his Spock.
Daily FX Market News. November 9th. 7 o'clock America, New York. USD, ZAR Outlook. RAND testing key levels as focus shifts to MTBPS. The RAND has been on an upward trajectory of recent, but the forthcoming MTBPS speech by Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana has the potential to challenge USD, ZAR bears.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 9th. 7 o'clock America, New York. Panera Bread set to return to public market. The restaurant's traditional IPO will include investments from both Shake Shack founder Danny Meyer and his Spock.
Wall Street Journal Markets. November 9th. 7 o'clock America, New York. Movie theaters dodge Marvel's bullet. Poor reviews didn't sink Eternals, but a post-pandemic box office still can't afford many misses.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 9th. 7 o'clock America, New York. Big Tech seeks its next fortune in the metaverse. From virtual reality glasses to software to digital goods, the emerging online realms promise new ways to make big bucks.
Wall Street Journal Markets. November 9th. 6:47 America, New York. GE split. Bitcoin hits new record. What to watch when the stock market opens today. General Electric wants to divide into 3 listed units, sending shares up sharply in pre-market trading.
Global Economy. November 9th. 6:31 America, New York. Global cargoes are way up on pre-pandemic levels. Few appreciate just how dramatic the rise in demand for consumer durables has been.
Daily FX Market News. November 9th. 6:30 America, New York. GBP, USD price outlook. Sterling looks to make up lost ground as dollar declines. The pound looks to regain some strength against the dollar after last week's massive sterling sell-off due to overly optimistic rates expectations.
Forex Live. November 9th. 6:25 America, New York. NIESR sees UK CPI peaking at around 5% in Q2 2022. NIESR with their latest projections on the UK economy.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 9th. 6:01 America, New York. Bad Bets, Episode 5. The auditors and banks that facilitated Enron's rise.
Wall Street Journal Markets. November 9th. 6 o'clock America, New York. Empty plastic bottles go from trash to hot commodity. The used plastic bottles best known for clogging the world's oceans are in surprisingly short supply as consumer brands compete to meet recycling targets. Wall Street Journal Markets. November 9th. 6 o'clock America, New York. ADT to buy solar panel installer for about $825 million. The home security company is buying Sunpro Solar in a push to offer more products and services to its residential customers.
Forex Live. November 9th. 6 o'clock America, New York. U.S. October NFIB Small Business Optimism Index 98.2 versus 99.1 prior. Latest data released by NFIB the 9th of November 2021. With the overall situation unlikely to abate in the months ahead, expect that to weigh further on overall activity going into next year at least.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 9. 6 o'clock America New York, ADT to buy solar panel installer for about $825 million. The home security company is buying Sunpro Solar in a push to offer more products and services to its residential customers.
Wall Street Journal Markets. November 9. 5:50 America New York, bad news. Chinese property debt is even higher than thought. Investors are starting to come to terms with an unpleasant reality in the wake of a missed payment by a Kaisa-backed wealth management product.
Forex Live. November 9. 5:49 America New York. The mood music begins to shift in equities, again. European indices inch higher while U.S. futures pair early declines. Major European indices are up around 0.1% to 0.2%, with the French CAC 40 briefly clipping a record high of 7,067.50 on the session.
New York Times Business. November 9. 5:48 America New York. Federal Reserve warns of stress in China's property market. The U.S. Central Bank voiced concern as China Evergrande's debt troubles have raised alarm in global financial markets and at home. A view of a housing complex in Kunming built by the Chinese property developer Evergrande.
BBC News Business. November 9. 5:47 America New York. Thousands of UK phone boxes to be saved from closure. About 5,000 phone boxes around the UK will be kept open if they fulfill certain criteria, says Ofcom.
Forex Live. November 9. 5:45 America New York. Yen holds early advance. Major currencies mostly little changed otherwise. Not a whole lot happening so far today besides some action in the yen. Major currencies are largely more subdued, with Euro, USD holding around 1.159000 for the most part, and commodity currencies also barely budging against the dollar so far today.
Google Business News. November 9. 5:45 America New York. DVLA warning as 3 new driving laws introduced in November that could land drivers with £1,000 fine. Yorkshire Live. DVLA warning as 3 new driving laws introduced in November that could land drivers with £1,000 fine. Yorkshire Live.